Assets and liabilities. Money doesn't make you rich, assets do. This is a quote from Robert Kiyosaki, a very successful business owner and investor, and at the same time, a very famous, well known, best selling author of financial education books. Dear fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, tonight I intend to raise your awareness regarding the subject and the importance of assets and liabilities in our lives. The difference between an asset and a liability resides in the value that they bring or they remove from us. An asset brings value, in other words, it makes you money, while a liability costs you money, is a risk. For instance, the three-room apartment that you rent to a family for, let's say, 400 euros a month is an asset to you, while the brand new Mercedes Benz that you are leasing for around 500 euros a month, and you also have to pay insurance and other taxes, um, fuel it and repair it from time to time, is a risk to you. It goes on your liabilities list. I would like to share a story with you all. For about 13 years of my life, I have worked on board some of the most luxurious cruise liners of the world. My job was fun, easy to do, and it paid very, very well. Nevertheless, after 13 years of fun and traveling, in 2010 I decided to quit. I remained at home to give birth and dedicate myself to the proper care of my gorgeous son. For 13 years of my life, my job had been a real asset to me. It offered me travel opportunities beyond some of the people's wildest dreams. It also allowed me to enjoy a very, very comfortable standard of living while also providing me with the means to offer financial support to my family. Now, I have a question for you. How long do you imagine I managed to maintain the same standard of living and financial support to my family after quitting my 13-year-old well-paying job? How long? I'll tell you. It was a full 3 months before I ran out of money and began relying solely on my husband's earning ability. And not only that, because I quickly turned from being a major asset to my family to being a total liability. That didn't just happen when I stopped providing the financial support to them. Instead, they also had to give up one of their assets to support me. I am referring here to the fact that I now live in the apartment that my mom used to collect rent every month for just before I quit my job. In conclusion, dear fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, I would like to encourage you to reflect upon the assets and liabilities in your own life right now. Are there more valuables than risks in your life right now, or is it the other way around? If you discover that the answer to these questions satisfy you, I congratulate you. And I also would like to suggest that you continue to ask yourself one important question every day. And that is, what more could I still do to increase the value of my assets and the quantity of my assets in my life? I repeat, what more could I still do to increase the assets in my life? On the other hand, if you discover that there are more there is more value coming out than coming in, going out than coming in your life right now, It is my intention tonight to make you stop. Stop letting your life waste away. Stop wasting any time. Begin opening yourselves up right now to the endless opportunities that the world around us presents every single day. Begin thinking and searching for solutions to increase your assets regardless of their nature. Look into the idea of creating multiple sources of income for yourself and accept the fact that our life is not just about what we are doing right now, it is also about what happens when we stop doing what we're doing. To close, I'd like to remind you of a few famous words that George Bernard Shaw once wrote. Our only duty in life is not to be poor. Thank you. I wish you a great evening.